my mom's going to watch this podcast and she's going to be like, they're not a narcissist. And I'm going to be like, everyone's just going to tell themselves that I'm not schizophrenic or delusional or narcissist. But like, I'm totally cool with it.
That's good. I'm glad you're there, but you're not.
I mean, if I were, what would you want me to be? Bad with it?
No, I'm not. Yeah, that's fine that you're good.
No,
with
but
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what confusing people.
That's
Are like, you're not that. And I'm like,
sense.
okay, but if I was, don't you want me to be cool with it?
Well, that'd be different. Most people who, narcissism specifically, are like, no, I'm not.
That'd be different.
That'd be different.
And that was the nicest answer you could have said to someone who is in fact schizophrenic.
Oh my God.
That's actually, we won't do that. I'll do that later. That is one of mine. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. The clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. God, we are just getting so good at that fucking clap.
It is on point.
Let me make sure. Okay, we're recording. We just got 30 minutes into this, and now we're having to redo it. So bear with us. Welcome back.
As we said last time, but you weren't here for that. This is hard.
Should I put in a clip of us talking no sound, and it's just us? You know what I mean? Like, and we look like...
We should start every episode like this, where we're bitching and complaining about how hard this shit is, and then just trail into our podcast. We shouldn't even cut it.
Yeah. Tech, what do you think? There's
no tech today.
There's no tech.
I think we should just not edit a thing. The people want it all.
They want it all. They want every little speck of you.
Oh, are you high today?
No.
We're sober.
This is sober. This is me just being just full frontal.
This is the only place in town you'll get the full frontal.
Welcome back to the Me Second podcast. I'm Kel.
I'm Rachel.
And this is the podcast where I guess we just talk a bunch of shit. But really...
We're talking shit and we know everything.
Yeah, that's a pretty good...
That's great.
Maybe that's what our slogan should be.
We talk shit and we know everything.
And that feels good to me in my bones.
Oh, God, that's solid.
Yeah.
We just came up with that on the fly.
Yeah. Aren't you guys impressed?
I love it. We're teaching people how to do podcasting the new way.
Yeah, the new way.
The real way.
Yeah. We should it's like pod bitching. We're not like casting this. You know, like this isn't like we're like this is like pod bitching, you know, pod yap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yap casting.
Yappers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we really are. We're yappers.
Yeah,
this is the podcast where basically we do bitch and yap, but we ask a lot of taboo questions, a lot of questions that I think like kind of float in the air between all of us as humans that we are like, are you thinking that? Or is this happening? Or like, is anybody saying this?
Yeah.
You know?
Or people have really strong opinions about.
Or really strong
and they
opinions
are
about.
Struggling to budge.
Yeah. And I really just want to wring it loose. You know what I mean? Like,
let's really twist their brain.
Like I want to do a lot with that. But so, yeah, this is where we come in and we talk about those openly and candidly as two professionals. I'm going to be more of the philosophical side.
Yep. And I will be more of the therapeutic, psychological side.
Did we say our names?
Yeah. I'm Rachel.
I'm Kel. Did I say that?
I'm not sure. We did last time.
Yeah. If not, figure it out. That's on you. That's not my problem to deal with. You know what I mean?
Again, we are just not sure. We've done, 6
this could be
episodes?
Well, yeah.
Some odd number of episodes. We've been hashing it out over several topics. We have no clue where we're starting, where we're ending, where...
Same with my life.
Yeah. We're just winging it.
Yeah.
Medusa is going to interrupt a couple times here.
Yeah, my cat.
That's all right.
My cat wants to be famous.
I know. We should let her.
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually runs my life.
I know why she likes me.
Why? Because you want to be famous too? No. Oh, why?
My first tidbit I want to share today. We'll get into our topic. And then I'll tell you
already... Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is it going to be the same one?
I'm bursting at
I hope
the
it
seams.
is. Okay.
Let me give my disclaimer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get started on our topic today, I just want to disclaim that everything we talk about here today is just that. It's conversation. It's meant to intrigue your thoughts and get you thinking as well, but this is not a replacement for therapy. So if you're looking for that, we encourage you to and seek out a therapist. If you're interested in working with me, I'd love to have you, and we'll attach my information somewhere in the midst of this world. We'll plug it somewhere and you can find it, and I'd love for you to contact and reach out.
Yeah. Go get therapy. It's just not here.
It's not here.
It's not here.
These are my opinions.
This is two people
and
bullshitting.
thoughts and bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not clinical or factual even.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be therapeutic.
Even though it is completely factual in our brains.
Yeah. I mean, it's my fact.
It's my, and no one can tell me different. You know what I mean?
That's
okay. So today, do you want to do our subject?
Sure.
Okay.
Today we are launching into some of our own thoughts that we say to ourselves when we're alone. And I'm sure we all have some juicy, curious, obscure things
we're talking like
thinking.
not the stuff that like you and I would normally talk about, but like the stuff that you're sitting maybe in your house thinking, or when you're walking around, or when someone's talking to you that you would never say to that person.
You never say out loud, or things even that are recurring throughout your life that just keep coming up, and
intuitions, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people aren't out there in the world sharing.
No.
Yeah, they don't want to.
I probably. What do you think your percentage is that you share internally to?
I don't know.
A lot of people
open.
are a big number out. Like a lot of people
really?
output. Yes.
You think?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I think I'm pretty open, and I share maybe too much, but
I don't
my
think that's
thoughts.
a thing.
You don't think it's a thing?
No, I don't think that's a thing.
But some of these, I don't think well, maybe a couple of these I've said to people.
How can you share too much?
Like,
Sharing too much
I
is
think
just you put it in the
sometimes
ether. People can hold it if they want.
I agree. But I think more so sometimes things are worth holding for yourself because it's that precious and nobody else gets it.
You're saying for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, you can't.
I give away too much for free.
Like feet.
Like I show my feet.
Free feet.
Yeah. No, Cal, that's not what I mean.
See, that shouldn't be for free.
Keep your feet locked down.
Yeah, lock down, make them pay for it.
Make them pay.
Yeah. So that's our subject today.
Yeah.
We figured that you guys would want to hear between two people who have very different views of maybe themselves in the world, and especially as like a clinician and someone who lives in outer space, that we could mix these worlds. And honestly, I think we're gonna have quite a few that are pretty similar but different from different angles.
I'm thinking yours are going to be real deep.
Some of mine are, and then some of mine are going to be like, what the flying fuck are you talking about?
I think people are going to wonder if this therapist is okay.
Yeah, and I think people are going to wonder. I think people are going to think I'm lying.
Oh.
Like, I think
you made it up?
Yeah, I think people are going to be like, you say this, but I'm like, no, I genuinely do
actually
this.
think- yeah.
Like, this is how I live my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the reason I think Medusa is coming over to me, I'll share my first one.
Okay.
I think I'm a witch. That's my first one.
It's just, okay, first of all, if you were a witch, like, what in your brain does witch look like? Just you, like, right now? Normal.
That's the problem.
You don't go fantasy world witch.
Yeah, I think, what is
Although
this?
you would look sick.
Oh, God, I'd love to be like
Think of you with like a
real
thorn.
witch.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You'd be cool.
But I think, sadly, that term witch has been distorted. It wasn't even like the term came up from women who were, I think, speaking out and outraged about something.
Literally what you're doing right now.
Literally me.
You actually are a witch in modern times.
I am a witch.
Yeah. Actually, most women are witches in modern time then, I guess. Like 500 years ago, you'd be burned at the stake.
Exactly.
Witch.
Burn me.
Burn me, bitch.
Burn me. Oh, that's another thought I have. Just fucking do it.
Hashtag burn me.
But outside of that badassery,
Yeah.
I think why I say that is
Yeah.
because I have like this intuition, but it's not even always necessarily like a strong feeling. It's just a thought will pop into my head and then that thing happens.
Does it come to words in you, or does it come like how does it show up? Like, I want to know, like, when you're like, I have something happen and I know it's going to happen. Does it pop in your head saying, Rachel, this is going to happen? Or like, do you
No.
kind of see it? Or do you just like internally being like, I don't know why, but I know this.
Well, it's not
And then
like
it
a voice
comes,
of God.
You know,
but
no, but
yeah.
like, right. It can be you. It doesn't have to be God. It's you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the magic in you.
I think it's more like not so much a guttural feeling. Like a lot of people say their intuition is their gut response. Mine is a knowing, which I guess is gut, but it's like a knowing of a thought that I have that is accurate.
Yeah. You don't know anything through your gut. So it's actually not through your gut. It's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. My gut tells me when I'm hungry, when I'm annoyed, and I don't want to do that. Like, I don't listen to that. I listen to my intuition.
Okay, well that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know why we use the term gut. Well, I technically know why.
Oh my God.
But anyways, that's something else. But
Yeah.
so it's energy that like kind of sits and you're like, it pulls you.
Yeah, so like I'll share a story of where I first noticed this. Okay, and I was young. I was in 5th grade.
5th. I'm a background storyteller.
My teacher, who I love and adore her, maybe it's because we were intuitively connected. I'm not sure. Or like some path brought us together.
Do you feel anything about her right now?
Like warm.
Oh, okay.
Just like love, care.
Yeah.
I think about
We're
her.
going to look her up. She's
often.
dead.
She's alive.
I'm kidding.
She was very young, I think, when she taught me. She had to be because, well, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you how old she is.
Okay.
But when I was in her class, I just got this overwhelming thought and feeling to myself one day that she was pregnant. And so,
But like, do you remember what it came up as, like in you?
just a thought.
Just a simple thought of
Like,
saying,
I
Rachel,
was like, I bet she's pregnant.
and it came from nowhere.
Came from
I love
nowhere.
it.
Where
I
would
love
that
it.
come from?
You.
5th grade.
Or maybe you're picking up on some aura or energy or.
I think I might have, because she was very compassionate to me. Like I was going through a lot at that age, bullying and just not feeling like I fit in and body image issues and all kinds of stuff as a kid. But she was just so sweet and she was gorgeous. She was tan and real pretty. She was just very beautiful in all essences.
Essence-I, like octopi. Essence-I.
So I just felt like one day this response, and just like, I don't know, maybe days or a week later, she comes and announces to our class that she's pregnant, and eventually we'll get a student teacher or a fill-in teacher. So there will be some changes throughout the year. And she tells us she's freaking pregnant.
Did you stand on your desk and be like, bitch, I knew it?
No, I think I just was stunned that, like, how did I know that?
Yeah, how did you know?
How did I know?
Because you don't really know anything about getting pregnant at 5th grade, especially as a person who grew up in a religious household. Like, you could watch cartoons and, like, they were, like, not cartoons like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you could watch shows, like late night shows, and kind of get an inkling of how the world works, but you didn't have that.
Yeah, no. And I knew, obviously, other people in my life who, like, had been pregnant, had babies, so I know that that's a thing.
Yeah.
But the actual, like, thinking on someone being pregnant, I have no clue how I knew that.
That's crazy.
And I don't know that I've ever told anyone that.
What an
Maybe
honor.
I did
We're
throughout my
all
life.
first.
But it's like, how does a child know that? So then throughout my life, like, more things have occurred. And now I just have this deep thought of being connected. I've lost a lot of people in my life. And I feel like I just feel like they're with me. I feel like I get signals from them. I feel psychically led inclined. I don't know if I even have all the skills that I possibly could have, because I don't know how to use them.
Okay, people are going to listen to this and they're going to be like, obviously, bitch, we feel this way too. But like, no, like Rachel believes it.
I believe
like
it.
There's a difference between being like, oh, I get inklings. Oh, I get this. Like, no, like this is you telling me I think I'm psychic.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of psychic inclination. And it feels bad to say I think I'm psychic, because you know what everybody's going to think about that. Right? Like for you to claim psychic, you're like, I don't feel like I'm verified enough.
Yeah.
But like, hey, Rach, no one's verified.
Yeah, and I think psychic tendencies or behaviors look different for everyone who is.
Yes.
I almost want to argue that everyone can be, but we shut it off. You like that?
I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I text you yesterday about the magic thing and the humanity. Yeah, I texted Rachel yesterday.
Which is why I added this, because I thought, okay, if Kel's in that
you knew I was going to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was walking yesterday and I literally thought to myself as I was walking, and I was just like watching humans be humans and doing, I don't know, whatever. And I thought to myself, I think my humanity is getting in the way of my magic. And I think my magic is really resisting my humanity. So I think I have just tiny bits of both rather than like being able to hold on to one.
Right.
But I don't know how to tell this also. Like, I think people would think how delusional I am with it. I really, truly believe that I am magic.
So tell me what that means to you.
I think like, okay, for instance, some of the things that I can do, I think intellectually makes not a lot of sense to most people. Like I can run 3 or 4 things happening at a time because I can be in all those spaces at once. Like I can exit out of my body and people be like, this is the flow state for sure. But I can do it with multiple things at once.
Like tasks?
Yeah. Like task or things that I want to do, right? Like I can be walking, thinking, listening, and doing these things, but I'll also just, I don't know. There's something, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't have it all. So I couldn't be able to tell you exactly how it is, but I fucking know I have it. Mm-hmm. Like if the time were to come where we could unearth the magic in this world, it's coming out of me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder what all of your gifts are.
Well, I don't feel like whatever kind of intellectual wave is on the earth. Like, I just don't feel like mine matches that.
Yeah. I think that's because Earth is like a frequency interrupter. It's like when your Wi-Fi is not connecting or your phone service is
My antenna sucks. I fucking hate these antennas. Yeah.
It's like maybe we're aliens.
Well, we are aliens.
Yeah. But like we're some
I love that. Maybe we're aliens. We are literal
somewhere
aliens.
else.
Yeah.
And we're now here and it's like interrupting our pathways,
Yeah. Another thing I wrote down, because I do poetry. So this is another thing I wrote down. I said, everyone laughed at me when I said that my brain is just in cosmic dust. Look at us now, because we are cosmic dust. Like to everything else in the universe, everything else out into the galaxy, I am literally cosmic dust.
Do you believe in the Big Bang?
I believe. I'm open to having no fucking clue what happened.
Okay, God,
I don't really have a stance on like a specific.
I don't either, but I want one.
The Big Bang makes the most sense to me.
Does it? My water.
Your water fell over. It's the intuition saying that's wrong. Okay, well, I'm open to that. See, there's also lots of things where I will have, and this is where I think I have schizophrenia.
Oh my God, let's hear it.
Is where like I don't
has diagnosed themselves in this episode alone with narcissism, schizophrenia.
Yeah, probably split personality. I don't know, like probably quite a few things. Well,
let's hear it.
But like people would think that that's bad, and I would think that that's a gift. I truly think so many mental illnesses are a true gift in so many ways, just
too.
not this society.
I think I do too.
Like actually having schizophrenia is creatively unfucking fathomable. Right? Like my grandmother has schizophrenia, and like that is unfathomable to me that creates, I know it's damaging to this society, but her inept ability or her ability like innately to just create 2 different versions of this world is fucking unbelievably talented. That's talent.
Yeah. And how do we know that she's creating it versus living it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, is schizophrenia, I'm weaving through 2 dimensions?
Could be.
Right? And this society doesn't like it, and this society does. But maybe in this society, that the thing that she thinks is happening to her, but then she comes over here. And then maybe her soul's doing this. Like, I don't know if I really believe in like souls or like whatever, but.
Or at a different time. Maybe this was who she was in a different lifetime or place or whatever.
Maybe that time came with her.
I've thought that too, because it just feels so real to them, what they're living and experiencing. And sometimes to
is
us,
real.
it's gibberish.
It is real.
Yeah, like sometimes people with schizophrenia aren't making any words that make sense to us, but it could be their language and it's making complete sense to them.
There's no difference to me from that in religion.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't, like, for you to tell me that this happened with some dude in sandals 5 billion years ago who like creates all this, impossible, right? Like, so
it also sounds grandiose and
it sounds schizophrenic. It sounds fucking schizophrenic to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but the evidence is 0.
Well, and my thought is, you know how I have this train of thought with trauma, and I relate everything back to trauma.
You do.
I think schizophrenia is that, where they're stuck in some experience of something that has been traumatic. And how do I know that trauma was in this life? I don't know that.
I don't know that, but I do know that the most traumatized people make the most beautiful art.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that thought.
So basically what we come to the conclusion with your inner thought is that we agree.
We agree. I'm a witch and you are magic.
And I'm magic. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm writing a fantasy book all about magic. And I truly believe that whatever's in it is I have some of that.
Yeah, and I think it might have been on the last record.
Yeah, whatever.
You spoke about you like cosmic energy. Is that the term you like?
Yeah.
I call it karmic energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely understand that universally, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
The energy.
It's a frequency
works.
that I'm
Frequency.
really in tune with. I don't know. There's just something, well, because also consider this, and this is also like kind of like the way I've thought about in my book. Like I have a character that has kind of, I call it a sensory, right? Like she can open up her pores and all of her pores will basically put out a frequency and get all the environment frequency back, right? So like magnet, infrared, like you're looking at gravity, you're looking at all the things, right? So like what's to say if I can smell, if I can see, why can't I subconsciously get any other frequency?
Right.
Like just because we can't, put it on these types of examples or tests or data or information, you wouldn't have it because someone's got to be the first, and someone's got to be the group of the first. That we're all like, I don't know what this is because nobody else is talking about it. But I don't want to be burned at the fucking stake. You know?
Yeah, because it does seem like in history there are documented experiences where people share things that are wild or seemingly outlandish, and they either disappear or they're never to be heard of again, or we just really don't look into it. And of all the things we investigate and we research and we put money into, why are we not
Intuition is
working
one we do
on
not.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
because-
intuition, essence.
Yeah.
Like all those things. Like we don't.
Some of the thoughts that I carry alone are, I think, conspiracy driven, and I'd love to do a conspiracy theory episode.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that gets me thinking into everything is suppressed in that way in our culture because there are a lot of knowing people, or people would come to know what we, our leaders or our capitalism or whatever you call it, doesn't want us to know.
Yeah.
Because if we
also
know-
killed a bunch of them taking this land.
Yeah, we did. Which is why I think I'm a witch.
Okay.
I think there's some Native American lineage on my mother's side. And my mom was also very intuitive, and my grandmother was intuitive. And it was like they would speak in language to each other like they were like Native Americans do. Like kind of like, I just feel this, or I got a premonition in my dream, or it's just like the wind. My grandma would always talk about the rain, and she'd be like, the leaves are backwards and it's going to rain. And then
The leaves are backwards is
fucking
such a
would.
beautiful little thing. Oh my God, I love it.
It was, she just like had those for many different things. And some of them were more intellectual. Others were more tangible, like it's going to rain today. But how incredible to be that fucking connected.
I love that.
That you feel it in you.
But how open you are to being that connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked 30 minutes about magic. So I would say that we're magic. And if you think that you're magic, we fucking agree.
We love you.
And you're welcome here because tell us what your magic is
Tell
and
us.
what your intuition or what your powers are. Like I truly just can't put it enough that if you don't think that you're magic, I think one of the biggest evidences is that you can fucking see. Okay? No one can describe, no one can tell me why I can see. Right? Like we know the neuro, we know all the electricity, but like why the fuck does that make a picture? My optic nerve, I get it, but no one can tell me why I can see. Right?
There's so much we don't know. We just have always gone with it is.
It is.
It is. We do it. So it's there.
I mean, there's just so much. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. Yeah. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good
All
one.
right.
That
Let's
was great.
hear from you. What do you got?
Okay, so one of mine, I'm gonna do one that we haven't, that I didn't do in the first one. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes
It's like that game you'd play in like grade school where you'd what is it? Truth or dare?
Oh yeah.
And you're like, okay, so sometimes.
Yeah, all mine were truths, but I just wanted to see what everybody would say. Yeah. Okay, so something, and this is, I'll just do another deep one because we just started off with a deep, so I'll do another one just right off the bat. I say this to myself a lot when I'm conversating.
To yourself?
Nope, to people. Or to myself, actually.
Okay,
That is
okay.
true. When I talk to myself about certain things of my life or experiences that I have, I say this to myself so much. And this is another example of just how whatever I am. You know what I mean? How would a normal person respond to this scenario? What emotion should I have here?
Oh God.
I say this to myself so often because I think so third person.
I think you're on the spectrum. There goes my water again. What's happening?
See, I am magic.
You are magic.
I am magic.
I gotta set this somewhere.
Yeah, set it on the table, crazy.
Well, I don't want to have to keep leaning forward.
Oh, fair.
That's all right.
So I don't know. I just like, I think I have this weird blend where I think kind of all my emotions are one emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
my
this
anger
is-
is my happiness and my joy is my sadness and all these things kind of all just blend for me. So when people are like, which is fucking crazy to me.
I've never known this about you.
Yeah, me
I
either.
feel closer to you. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, you're
Cal.
welcome. I pushed my energy towards you so much it knocked your water over.
Yes, I
Sorry
thought
about
so.
that. Not on there. That was expensive stuff. There's like thousands of
Yeah,
dollars on
don't
that
fall
table.
here.
Yeah. But I just have something where it tells me, like, that's what I mean when I say, like, I'm not on this frequency. Like, I see my life and I experience it in the fullest and I'm here for it. I'm not pulling myself out of the emotion itself. I'm considering what society wants me to do for me to feel the emotion how I want. Mm-hmm. Right. So it's like, yeah, like, am I on the spectrum? Probably. But like, it's one of those things where it's not even that. It's that I guess I'm not as like I don't know. I feel really honored to have every experience that I have. And when I have it, I really soak it in so much that I'm just like, everything is happening. Even when it's fucking chaos, it can be a absolute chaos scene and I'm going to keep my cool. And I don't know why I've been given that talent,
Yeah, that is a gift.
but like, I mean, when shit goes bad, immediately I'm on it.
Were you always like that?
Yes.
Because I'm wondering if like military did that or
No, I've
Okay, you've
always been like
always
this,
been like
even
that.
from a kid. One of my friends even just texted me the other day, was telling me about, hey, remember when we were in the 6th grade and I wrecked my bike? She split her knee open. It's disgusting, right? We're in the 6th grade. I picked her up and carried her home. She's like bleeding, all this stuff. Like, I was like, it's fine. Pick up. I mean, I'm 12.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and
And
I
you
like
just
brought her
know.
to my mom. As soon as I give her to my mom, I literally almost pass out on the floor because I don't like flesh. Like blood, no problem. Flesh, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I've seen so much my best friend's been shot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I've seen so much flesh. And it's just stuff that I should have responded to that I don't know. My intuition takes over. And so when I have these experiences with people and I think to myself, I literally think, what emotion should I have to make them feel validated? Because I want to give that to them.
That is so new because I don't do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that something doesn't happen later where I'm like, they
Yeah,
need
it
this.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but to go there,
Mm-hmm.
on one hand, I'm like, that's awesome. And that's amazing that you can think in that way. The other hand, I'm like, what a neglect to you and what you're thinking and feeling that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you don't just respond how maybe
But I do.
that is how you
That's what I'm saying. I can do it all here.
Wow.
I don't need and so my friend said to me literally yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, she was like, yeah, I just think I'm more sensitive than you. And I was like, I think you're not. I genuinely think I'm one of the most sensitive people on this earth because I take it all. Like, I just take a lot of sensitivity in. It just doesn't change my exterior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't change how I show up in this world, but I think about everything to the depths and I feel it and I understand it. Like, I'm an artist, right? Like,
Yeah. You have a solo process for that.
yeah, and it just goes at such a rate that I'm like, I just don't want to sit only in the emotion. Like, there's so much more to this experience than this emotion.
Yeah.
And I feel like because as humans, we get so stuck on the emotion that I'm like, no, but like, for instance, when you have trauma, we black out a lot, right? I don't.
So in that scenario where your friend's knee is ripped open
Mm-hmm.
and later you may feel like passing out, you don't think that that's like a numbness that gets you to act and be proactive. We might have labeled that as a fight or flight response that you had there, where you fought and got her where she needed to be. But actually, you're feeling lots of things the whole time.
Oh, I am everything that's when I'm picking her up, when I'm doing these things, I'm already onto the next emotion. Like, I'm like, trauma, bad, this is bad internally. Like, I feel this is bad, I need to respond. So I'm actually internalizing the emotion so quickly. And it doesn't mean I don't feel it at the same extent. It just doesn't linger that long. And it will come back later. Like, I can experience it later to think about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't not go back and be like, oh, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't numbness at all. Like, me having a reaction is not numbness.
Yeah.
It's saying responsibility. And that's an emotion I must continue.
Yeah.
Like, I have a responsibility as a human for humanity to do this. And the emotion I was having was humanity.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so there's just like a lot of those scenarios where I literally think to myself, because I know that's so different. And it's also like, I've never said that even to you as a person who was literally my therapist. And I don't know how to explain that to people without them worrying, because they're going to think to themselves that I'm none, that I don't have feelings, that I'm probably narcissistic, that I'm all these things. But I'm like, actually, I'm not only experiencing my emotion, I'm now trying to make sure you experience
yours.
the emotion you would like to, because I've already done mine.
Yeah, you didn't put yours on them. So I actually think it would make people see you more to know that, because they may assume that you don't have the emotion because you don't respond as we're maybe conditioned to. They are not seeing that outwardly necessarily, because you're managing it and compartmentalizing it and feeling it.
Yeah.
That because they don't see it, they assume it doesn't exist.
Yeah. And but like, okay, well, what about God? You don't see that, but you presume it exists.
Well, that's true.
You know, or like
That's
lots
true.
of other things. Like, you
But
don't
I
see
think-
anger. You just know it exists. Anger isn't a thing. You know it exists.
You see anger.
No, you don't. You see me respond to things, but you don't see anger. I don't see happiness. I just experience them. They're only soul individual experiences. We can't put them tangibly. Do you know what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
So like, what's the difference for me of anything else?
We act them out, like
Yeah, I acted out for you.
perform them out.
I'm casting. I'm just like showing you the bit.
Which I think that gets back to like maybe validation is the reason we are conditioned to exhibit is so that people know what the experience is, so that we can feel validated with it.
Maybe that's where it is. Maybe I'm so...
You don't need validation.
I don't. And I'm so outwardly connected that I just have to like... I'm so far out there that I'm like, wait, I need to make sure I'm still hitting this one.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like I'm with
I'm
you.
still human.
Yeah, like I need to make sure I'm still being human here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I really have to remind myself
That's
of my
interesting.
human instincts.
That's very interesting. And I think, we talk a lot of grief is a huge topic we
Yeah,
love.
grief is big.
That I think is why grief people can't ever quite get what they need from other people through grief, because you can't. It's all internal.
Just like everything else.
Just like, okay, this is like mind blowing.
That's why no one else can experience your love for your girlfriend. It's
Yeah.
all in you.
Yeah.
You can tell me, you can show me, but it doesn't fucking show up for me.
Well, and you know what's funny? Like I've always been a person who can't put into words, write, say how I feel about people because it's so much of a feeling. And then I feel like it means nothing to them, or like, writing vows or a letter to someone or a card that I want to give a friend. I struggle to put into words what I feel, the sentiment I want to share, because it doesn't even begin to tell you what I'm actually feeling.
Yeah. It feels it's almost disrespectful.
Yeah.
So like the emotion that you have, you're like, this is such discredit that like it's almost being disrespectful to the emotion I truly do feel for this.
Yes. And how could I actually let them know through this that it's not even going to be possible?
But why do you need to?
I think there is an expectation on the other end.
Yeah. And I think that's what scares me, is because like I just want people to experience how they want to, and I want them to show up how they want to, and it doesn't affect me.
Well, I love that, because honestly, that's what I try to teach people in therapy, is to not require anything from anyone else. That really it's like your own toolkit is within you. You possess all you need, but yet I preach that. and as a human, I still come to the table expecting things from other people.
Yeah.
But this is a good lesson of like why we need to expect less.
Like that's your human trait that you're really good at. Like, and it's not a bad thing to expect things from people because that also says that you trust them to show up. Like, right? Like you wouldn't expect anyone if you didn't have the hope or the faith or the trust that someone would do it.
Yeah,
Because then it would just be internally a letdown every single time.
But often it is a letdown.
Yeah, but you still have the hope.
Oh, sure.
And that is
Sure.
a fucking human trait.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's so, and I don't have that. Like, that's why I always say.
You don't have the hope.
Yeah. I'm hopelessly romantic.
Oh.
That's what I mean by it. Like, I don't expect anything from anyone, and I really fucking mean it. You know what I mean? Like, I really mean it.
And there's good and bad for both of those, camps of thinking.
But that doesn't mean it wouldn't affect it. It just
Yeah.
means it wouldn't affect me. It just means I really don't expect it. So when they do, and when it happens, it's really great. And when it don't, like I deal with me, not with them. Do you know what I'm saying when I say that?
Yes.
Yeah. Like I have to sit down and deal with me then.
Yeah.
And so I do.
Yeah. Not often enough for people doing that.
Yeah. It took me a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have to go through a lot of shit to finally go through all the. It's almost like a inner battle with yourself of like I keep trying this method and that method and nothing's really giving me the result I want.
Yeah.
Finally, I just have to do the thing I'm avoiding, which is me.
Yeah. And mine was removing myself from my humanity, which was really hard.
Yeah. Because you're magic.
Because I'm motherfucking magic. I'm an alchemist.
This kind of leads me to my
We're gonna
top
talk right up
one.
to this minute, and I'll shut this all down. So this is a
Okay.
good conversation. I love this.
My number one, and we could do a part two if we need to.
Oh, we can
This
do
is
a
good
fucking
topic.
part two.
No one, I don't believe anyone could do the things I've had to do.
I'm laughing. Well, one, I believe that's true. I honestly, your life, I don't think I could have done. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm sure people look at my life and they're like, I definitely couldn't have done that. Right? Like there's so much of that. But I think, okay, what do you feel about that? What do you feel about that before I say my feeling? This is me, see? This is me like, wait, before I have a thought.
Well, when it's out of my brain, I can rationalize it a little bit more and be like, well, there's a lot of people's lives I couldn't do.
Okay, well, before we go anywhere with that, with your thoughts, let it be known that what you just said is 100% fact.
Well, yeah, because they won't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
We
you are
will
completely
never.
validated in this. So
That's
you
true.
do not need to like,
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like that's true. No one could do Rachel's life the way Rachel's done it.
I think where that comes from too is similar to what we were just speaking, which is knowing externally, no one can really ever understand or give me the validation to what I've lived. Now that's not fair because a lot of people have shared sentiments of, God, you've been through it. And how have you done this? And,
Yeah.
I have received that. And I'm grateful that people see me in that way. But at the same time, I don't think people understand what continues to go on for me given my path
Yes.
because of what I've lived, the things they don't even know that are happening. So
Exactly.
it's like this constant narrative.
Like it didn't stop there,
No,
right? Like my life had to keep going. And also that piles.
it's still there. I lived it, but the knowing of it and the experience of it is following me. The outcomes are following me. And while it's reassuring to know that so it is for you too, it's very isolating.
Super isolating.
It's an only me event. That's why I think it's in my brain because it's like
Yeah.
no one can know or do what I've lived, like you said, because they can't. It
can't.
only happens to me once.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't even fathom it.
yeah. I don't know.
I can't even fathom what your life is today,
Yeah.
let alone
And I
all
can't
your
yours.
years. Yeah.
But you know what I wasn't giving thought to when I wrote that
What?
was yours. I wasn't thinking
Right.
I could never understand Kel's life and what
Yeah.
Kel lives. But now talking about it, I can definitely say that.
Yeah.
But when I'm in my own thought alone, it's just that.
Yeah, see, that's what's so interesting to me. There's so many people like that, like just like so internal. Like some,
Yeah, and they
there's
stay
some people I know, but it's so. I mean, I think it's just as much magic as mine is.
Yeah.
Like, right, I'm like so external that I'm like immediately my first thought is like, okay, what's that feel like? And then I'm like, but what's that mean? You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
always like,
Oh, the
how-
meaning.
yeah, like what's that feel like? I always think, where'd it come from? What's that mean? When someone talks to me, I never forget their background. I remember everything you've ever told me about. Like, I don't remember every single word, but I intuition
I think
know
you do.
how to confront you based on your past.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's such an interesting thing to me to, I don't know, to be so aware, to be so, it takes a lot of courage to be that internal. You know what I mean? So many people compartmentalize and they disassociate, but to like sit with yourself and say like, I really think that nobody could do what I do because I've fucking dealt with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And after that, I'm a badass. I'm proud of myself.
Let's fucking go. You're not only a
also-
badass, you're a witch.
I'm a witch.
Yeah.
No, that is something I also think a lot in my individual time is like, I'm fucking killing it.
You're killing it, bitch.
For all the other thought that I've had individually about I suck or this sucks or I'm insecure or, you know, throughout my life, those thoughts are dying a little bit. And these are getting stronger and louder, which is like, I'm here. And maybe that's what they say, like self-actualized or, you know, enlightened. I feel like I'm there where I don't need anyone to tell me. I'm getting to be kind of what you're saying, which is it doesn't need to be what other people say. I possess that feeling and knowing internally.
And when you start outwardly living that freedom, it's really scary to other people.
Yeah.
It's pushed a lot of people away in my life.
Yeah, I have minimal.
Yeah.
I have minimal standing.
Yeah. I have
And
minimal
that's
standing.
okay. I am happy to keep it trim
Yeah.
and fit. That's
Yeah.
that's the thinnest part of my life.
Same. Literally. It's like, this is down to a sliver, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm still standing though.
And I'm fucking killing it.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
that's when,
Ooh.
I think that was a great one. I
Yeah,
think
I
that was
love
so
that.
good. This is exactly how we're opposites.
Yeah.
I'm like pulled all the way fucking out and you're like, I'm zoomed so far into microscope. You know what I mean? But you also can pull yourself out because when you listen to your clients, you pull yourself all the way out.
Oh yeah.
And when
Yeah.
I listen to people or like when something really happens to me, I know when to listen to me. Right? Like I can be like, Kel, this is the time. But I literally have to tell myself. Because I don't know. I have this. Okay, this is my next one. Here, we'll do this.
Okay, yeah.
So, and I said this one on our first one, but I really think this is true. That I love this. Is when I talk to people, I think you should be more worried about your time, or can I have it? You know what I mean? I have so much that I want to do, and it's not even like, you know, like publishing my book or all these things. It's just like there's so much I've felt and I've experienced that I'm like, it's just not enough for me.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And it's not even that, truthfully, it's not even that like I love living that much. I have like chronic depression. So, you know what I mean? Like I've already tried to end my life. Like there's been minimal, I'm on deep depression pills, but like there's so much of it that I think I just see externally that it's helped me so much to say, I watch these people like, and I realize that this is a me problem. That I say they settle with their lives, but I know that that's what they want. Probably, that's the best inclination I can have.
That's what they know.
That's or that's what I know. Is that's what they want,
Okay.
right? Like until told, that's what I'm going to presume I know because you chose, right? So, but when I see that, or people are like unhappy in their relationships or unhappy with where they are or what they're doing, I'm like, hey, literally everyone around you is the fucking exact same. Do whatever you want. Do whatever the fuck you want.
That's a premise that sits probably not so comfortably with people, that they are not
Oh,
unique. You are not unique.
you are not. There is nothing about you that makes you more equipped or less equipped than anyone else. Like experience is experience, whether the body or not that you have, your experience is still there. Like even people with like nonverbal disabilities, like they're having experience.
Yes.
They still get their experience. You know what I mean? Like everyone gets their fucking experience. And I realize that not all situations are the same, but I truly do think that you're full control of whatever experience you have. And which is really hard for people and really hard to even conceptualize if you haven't like lived
Well, you're
this
given
way.
it. It's what do you choose? Like you're saying, what have you chosen to do with it?
Right.
So then if you say, well, this or that happened and that's all I couldn't do anything else because of that. I don't think that that's true, because every minute we're still here, there's another opportunity to do differently.
Yeah.
Until there's not.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
if you're not going to use your time, can I fucking have it?
Right.
Because even if it's not in this dimension, I want it.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that I just can't understand.
Yeah.
Time is my lost subject.
Well, you hear people say too, like, it's unfair that this person died. This person is so great and they have to depart our earth. But this asshole is here living, thriving.
Right.
Fuck off.
Right.
You know who we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
He's orange.
can we have your time?
Yeah, exactly.
We could use your time.
I could use so much. If people listen, if you're sitting in your garage drinking beer every fucking night and listening to the radio, give me some time. Okay. Like you know what I mean? Like
Maybe they said I'm using my time.
and if they feel that way, great. If they don't, like, that's what I was saying. I don't know if it was this podcast that started or the last one, but I've never been bored.
Yeah.
And I truly,
it was the last one.
And I know that people will be like, Kel, that's not true. No, I fucking mean it. I have never been bored.
Because you've uniquely been gifted with the ability to lean into what we should do when we're bored, which is we should sit with our thoughts and think and learn and observe. And you're utilizing that.
I've never experienced silence.
Yeah.
Never. Other than my tinnitus, obviously. But like, you know what I mean? Horrible ringing in my ears all the time. And the left one goes out a lot. But like, other than that, you know what I mean? Like,
I can't.
but I truly haven't. I haven't experienced silence.
Okay. Well, I think
I've even been in a chamber, the chambers.
this is the problem though. I think you have, that is silence because you can hear yourself. If you weren't in silence, you wouldn't hear
Ooh,
yourself.
I like this. I like this take.
People will avoid silence because what happens when it's silent is they think.
They're silent. They need to silence everyone else. They're not. You can not have to silence yourself.
They just need to stop avoiding. Avoidance equals I need noise. I need something always going on. I need to busy myself. I need, because when you stop and you slow down and it gets quiet, you hear you.
Yeah.
And we have truth in us.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of me.
Exactly, but a lot of people are.
Yeah, maybe that's true. I guess but don't you meet people, they're like, yeah, aren't you just like, sometimes just like not? And I'm like, no.
I think, to me, that's again getting to the practice. I would say people would report, yeah, I got nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that some people just don't have thoughts the same way.
Yeah.
That
Or they can like zone out and they're like, don't you just like sit and stare sometimes? And I'm like, never. I mean, like if I'm staring, I'm thinking.
Well, sure. Me
But they're
too.
just like, don't you like rest and like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you focus on something, you're like, oh, I was, in a haze. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand the staring and it's quiet and you're not thinking anything and nothing happens. It almost promotes me to write something down or make a note. Like this is something I can't get back, so I need to
write it down, make a note. Yeah. I something in me also says everything that you say needs to be recorded.
I record in the car.
Do you?
I have memos on here.
Wow.
Because I'm just like, this is too good. I talk to myself every drive to work.
I love that.
It's weird.
You should. You should have a sit down conversation with yourself.
I agree.
I have mine internally, but having yours externally is the same exact thing.
Same thing.
And honestly, I bet it's even more because you're hearing it in two different sensations. You're getting it, like viscerally, kind of like through your body, somatically, and then you're also getting it through your sound.
Which along the lines of like things I say to myself when I'm alone that I think people are afraid to admit. It's similar, like things I do. I talk out loud.
Yeah.
And it's not in like, people always say, well, as long as you're not answering yourself.
No, absolutely. You should answer yourself.
I'm having the full conversation.
I'm me and me. And me loves me. Like me is rooting me on.
We get deep.
Yeah. I also discipline me too.
Yes. I do that.
Yeah. I do a lot of disciplining.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that the discipline is like, I don't know, people feel
You're
a way
like
about
actually disciplined.
Yeah, I
I'm
am.
like a liar. I'm beating up on myself is what I think I'm doing. I'm not actually disciplined.
Yeah.
I'm like reprimanding.
I reprimand a lot though.
Yeah.
I reprimand myself a lot in fear that I will lose my discipline. Because I discipline myself in the ways, like there's a lot of discipline. I'm undisciplining myself from what society wanted me to be.
Okay.
Right? Like that's most of my discipline is like, Kel, did you want this? Kel, do what you do because that's what you want to do, not what society wants you to do. Like that's me disciplining myself. You know what I mean? You need to clean this because that is what makes your mental health better. I don't want to fucking do that. But of course, Kel, you're going to fucking do it. Get up.
Oh, so Kel is saying this will make you feel better, not society is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just listen to me.
It's the other self. Yeah.
And yeah, I have that like, I'm the authoritarian and the fucking nurturer.
This is the toolkit I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that
fucking
every
bring
person,
out all my tools.
You're like
I got the queer toolkit.
My God, don't tell me what's in there.
I left it in my U-Haul.
I don't want to know what's inside that thing.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, to those of you who are in therapy or like thinking about therapy, this is it. Like, if you're avoiding your thoughts, it's actually a gift that you can give yourself. You can start gathering tools and you'll be more equipped through life.
Oh my God. It's so nice. And it's also one of those moments where I've never learned to trust myself more.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm going to hold myself accountable. And I started and I think that's really what changed. So I think at like 28, I think 28 was my year.
Oh, it's a hot number. That's about me too.
Yeah, me and Sam were talking about that. Like 28, there's just something about 28 that really hit me different.
Yeah.
But 28 was the year I started holding myself accountable. And like unashamedly accountable, right?
Yeah.
Like I am talking like I literally showed up and was like, no, you fucking do this. And that's not who you want to be. That's another one of my things I say to myself, is this the person you want to be? And that makes me question, do you okay, here we go. So like, this is a question about this. Man, I didn't expect this to go so deep.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Deep. And so I know that every podcast that we have that we say deep, and at least every single one I say deep.
You do.
I know, because I just think it's funny. It's like the 16-year-old
I
me.
like talking into the microphone like this.
Yeah, deep. But one thing I think about that I want to hear your thoughts on is genuine kindness genuine if I have to tell myself to do it?
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, I love that answer.
I was truly thinking.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that's the most kind. I would say accountability is a kind act, kind gesture.
I love it when we agree.
I'm telling you, I think sometimes the hardest of things are actually the best and the most genuine, loving, compassionate, supportive, but people don't view it that way.
Religion like tells you very much
are
differently.
so palatable with phony, surface, fake. Deliver what I want to hear rather than what I need to hear type thing, including ourselves.
Yeah, it's a gift that you're malleable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's okay for you to have to reshape yourself to be the things that you want to be when you want to be them. And
if I am allowing myself to be accountable, I'm equally allowing myself to have failed something.
100%.
And nobody likes, I shouldn't say nobody, that's not a fair word. A lot of people have a sick fear of failing. And I'm like, that's the goods, babe. Failing is the meat and potatoes of life.
Oh my God, I have another question. What do you think failing is? Like failing what?
I don't like the word failing.
I know, but when maybe not even you, like when people think this, what do you think they mean?
Not having the desired outcome that was expected.
Okay, yes. But like to what?
Anything.
To themselves?
To themselves, to society standard, to you fill in the blank. I think it's when something does not go the way intended and there's a self-perceived blame is failure.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
And people blame themselves for shit all the time that's actually not their fault.
Oh my God.
And then they'll label it, I failed at that. I dropped the ball at that. I screwed it up.
I'm going to give a rework to that. Okay? If you're thinking that you're failing something, I'm going to propose a new wording of...
I would be here for it.
That wasn't my best use of time. Right? Like the way when you are saying something like, because when you failed something, that means that it's saying, I have failed and I will never succeed. I have failed.
Yeah, it's done. It's finite.
Done. It's final. It's finite. Yeah, yeah. And so instead of saying that, say maybe that wasn't my best use of my time.
I think that's a good fit. I like to use like...
because then it's not for anyone else except you and your energy and your time.
Also, it relieves the evaluation of it.
Yeah, it just wasn't my best use.
It's like it could have gone different. And so I think I like it's information or it's knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't think a failed outcome is really ever bad because it leads to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like, for example, a relationship didn't work out. No, that is great information I needed. That didn't work how it was intended for me or the other person. Doesn't really matter. Now I can move forward knowing what I now know. If I got fired from a job, that's viewed as a failure.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there weren't things about it that I screwed up and take accountability for, but to label it a fail versus knowledge and information of what do I need to do now, or it's not the best use of time.
Yeah. Or it's a use of time I wasn't planning.
Right.
And another thing with that is like when people have those experiences, like they lose a job or they'll get out of a relationship, 90% of the time, I would presume, and you can correct me, you know more about this, but I would say 10 years later, they're like, thank God that happened.
Yes.
So, hey, let's all just speed up the fucking time.
Right. You're wasting.
You didn't not work out. It worked out exactly the way you planned it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe you didn't plan it, but like your time, your energy, your space, like that did plan that way. And it's not like this fate thing. It's just that was the plan.
Also, what if subconsciously so much more is working than you realize consciously? Like you could be in
survival
instigating things to happen that you don't even realize.
Yeah, your body can be telling you things like you can be around someone and be like, I love this person, but my body's sweating. And it's like, am I in fear? I don't feel fear, but something in me feels fear. You know what I mean? Or like something like this where
or maybe you're like, you develop celiac or something and you're like, well, how did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah, but you can get like, we forget that our general somatic response and our internal response isn't our only communication to ourselves. That's not the only communication you have to yourself. Right? Like you are actually communicating to yourself so many ways all the time. So if you have an intuition, that's not intuition, right? Like that's you genuinely saying, I don't belong here. This isn't what should happen. Move on. Like believe it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't believe yourself, God, you'll never keep yourself accountable.
Right. That's why people have so much trust issues, I think, because they don't believe themselves.
Oh my God. Trust issues. I came with the trust issues.
I have real bad trust issues, not of myself. I have it because other people don't trust themselves, so therefore they're not trustworthy.
Okay.
Kel's not sure about that.
I had to think about it. You said they're not trustworthy. Trustworthy of what?
My trust. They're not worthy of my trust.
I don't think anybody's worthy of my trust.
Oh.
Remember my expectations.
I know. See?
That's what
That's why when you say I have hope, I don't know if it's hope so much as it's an expectation. You call it hope. I'm like a skeptic. I don't know if that's hopeful.
All skeptics want the win. Right? The skeptics.
But haven't I already won based on what we're saying?
Yeah, the conversation, you won it. But like, you know what I mean? It's like you never play a game that you don't think you can't win. Right? Like I wouldn't be a player. I'm not participating.
Yeah, I don't like participating. I don't want to play a game. I'm just here for me, boo.
Right, but the game is you saying already, I don't trust you. So you made a game without even them having being in the game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like you made them a participant without their acknowledgement.
Is it me that's not trustworthy?
I think I think you're trustworthy. I don't think you're not trustworthy at all. Like I think you're actually really trustworthy. I think you're brutally honest. I think what you're trying to convey is that you don't believe that people are being as authentic as you are.
Yeah.
And that is scary because you think it's a mask.
Yes.
So you want to know the truth of them, which is maybe 100% why you're a therapist. Yes. You're like, I want to know the inner. I want to know the raw.
The innards.
The deep. Yeah, like I want to know the raw version of you that you get to see yourself, because then also I can trust you.
But I also, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, there's more to that. Yeah.
And I feel like that's when we connect as a human collective.
Yeah.
When we are each doing our part to be honest and authentic and open and raw, but to know ourselves, I think that's when we function. That's maybe why our magic isn't working and our witchery isn't working.
Our humanity's getting in the way.
Yeah.
I told you, my humanity is getting in the way of my magic.
Full circle.
Yeah. And my magic doesn't like my humanity because it tries to make it logical.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or it just tries to tell you like humanity is protective. So magic to me is entirety, like totality, infinite. I'm making up this word infinite. It's my new thing in my book, infinite.
I like it.
It's like you have your piece of infinity. But I think that's what magic is. Like it feels like it knows all. And for you to say that like, oh, I don't know, or be a skeptic or these things, it's like, how dare you disrespect your magic? Do you know what I'm saying?
God, that's good. Ooh.
Because it's how dare you disrespect yourself?
Thank God this is
Like
recorded.
you don't have magic, you are it.
You are it. That's why I think with this theory of God and whatever's next, like we don't need to wonder that because we are. Like you hear often people say, well, you are God or God is in you. I do kind of think that's true. Like whatever the thing is, I possess it.
Oh, bitch, I'm the creator.
Yeah. That's
The
why
director,
I think,
the creator, the producer,
like what
the writer.
is it? The Trinity and
Oh, don't ask me.
some religions is like God, the
In Greek Orthodoxy, they say the
Spirit,
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, they do it backwards. Three
Yeah.
times. We do it 3 times.
Okay. Similar.
I learned that once when I was
even,
10.
Like Christianity, it's like the same. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I feel like that's how our being works, is
Yeah.
our conscious, our subconscious,
Yeah.
our spirit or our soul. Like
And
our
if you,
unconscious.
And if you have the ability to truly think that you can talk to God or truly think that you can create God, you've got the magic.
Yeah.
It's in you, baby.
Yeah.
It's there. Use it. Use it for you. How dare you give your magic to someone else?
So moral of
How
the story,
fucking dare you?
You just need to start talking to yourself and
And be
okay with it.
and be unrealistically honest and
Yeah.
truthful. Like I think so many people are untruthful in their brains. Like I think people say,
Yes.
no, that's not, I don't do that. Well, bitch, yeah, you do.
That's what I mean by lying to themselves.
Yes,
And they
the
are
accountability.
avoiding until you would just be like, no, this is actually what I do. It will like liberate you.
Yeah.
It'll set you free.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they're gonna say, well, Kelly, you have to tell yourself what emotion to output, which is kind of lying because it's not real. It's like, no, I'm just like swiping through my CD chart.
Yeah.
When in high school, when I pull out my thing, it's like, phone. You know what I mean? Like, which one do I want?
Yeah.
It's this
you
one.
feel it.
Yeah, like which one in the car is everyone gonna like react
Yes.
best
It's a
to?
vibe. You're
Yeah.
like, nope, doesn't apply. Nope. That's
Yeah.
not quite
Look at us,
the
we're
fit.
so Gen Z. A vibe.
A vibe.
A vibe.
I live on vibes.
Vibe. Okay, can we finish with really funny ones at the end?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I have like at least.
Oh, okay. I have a good one.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah. Me first.
Yeah, me second.
Do people really think about sex that much?
Wait. Mine literally is I think about what it's like to fuck people as soon as I meet them.
This is us in a sentence.
I can't believe that was yours.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Like,
There's some
I am
primal
not-
shit in me.
I am not asexual. I
No, yeah.
have desire and I like sex. I don't think about sex hardly ever.
Oh my God. No, all the time. And it's not even that like also, and as a person who's on testosterone and my testosterone is through the roof, like even for an average dude, because I
Yeah.
had a lot of testosterone high when I was identifying as female. And first of all, let it be known, I can control that. Okay. I don't need to fucking do anything about it. All right. It can stay in my body. I don't have to fucking hit on women as they go in the street. I don't have to make them feel
Bingo.
uncomfortable. I can fucking control my testosterone and be like,
Bingo.
I want to fuck everything inside,
Because
but
I
it's
would
going
have
to be all right
never
if I
known
don't.
that. I would have never known that, which tells us that all these assholes out there who can't control
Yeah.
themselves and they've got urges that need met. Like, fuck
That's
off.
crazy. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
Hopefully you're getting none.
Yeah, I hope you're getting none. I hope your right hand is your fucking best friend.
So maybe I need testosterone.
Yeah, maybe you do. Actually, a lot of women need testosterone.
yeah,
Like a lot of women are actually really low on it, and there's just a lot of different things. Actually, someone was just telling me about a research about perimenopausal,
Yes.
about how testosterone is a really good thing for them because it helps you regulate a lot.
Yeah, and
But
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday about that.
Yeah, you were talking to me
and
about
we were discussing how no one wants to give anybody HRT, let alone a woman, because we should just give you birth control.
yeah.
I'm not taking that shit. But good point.
Do you think you're pansexual?
Because
wait. Which one's the one that it's emotion? Demisexual.
No.
I don't know. Which one's the one with the emotion and connection first? Demisexual?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So no, when you
Like-
say I don't think about sex all the time, like you mean
I think about
okay,
it.
but when you are dating, right? Like
Yeah.
when you were
Oh
dating.
yeah, I think about it.
Okay, yeah. So it comes
yeah.
up. It comes up naturally. It's just not. It's not in the like. It's not a primal instinct of you.
No.
Oh no, I'm primal
I
as
could
fuck.
live the rest of my life without sex.
Okay.
Cal's like, that's a choice.
I could too. I mean, I
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
I could as long
Okay,
as
I'm
I have
glad to hear you
toys.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, you always have your hand.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm not going caveman style. Okay.
You can
Don't
hump
fucking.
something. We know how to do it. Come on, Cal.
Exactly. I could get fucking creative.
You can.
Ingenuity.
So, but
But really, I'm telling you what. People on the street. Oh, everywhere. It's just like.
see, I don't get. Maybe I am. Is
But I've always been that way.
Demisexual is where something.
You have to have a emotional connection.
No, I don't have to have an emotional connection. I know that for sure. Like I could be turned on.
Yeah. Pansexual is like anybody I have a connection with, like I feel sexual connection
Yeah.
with, is like fine.
That's not me. But
Those
yeah,
could be wrong.
because I would say to me it's just not priority. Now you could really turn me on with my brain.
Oh, if you turn me on with my brain first, I've
then you
already
really
fucked
wanna have
you in my
sex.
brain. So like we're already good. Like we're, you know what I mean? Like this is good for me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, honestly, and there's not very many people, and maybe this is another weird thing. As a person who does visualize sex with, like that's just like the primal innateness of me. When I do that, and like let's say I meet someone, and then I didn't feel that right from the start, and then I have that emotional mental connection, it still doesn't come for me. Like what was for me was for me.
Yeah.
I don't build like that sexual connection like that. Like I can be having sex with somebody, our sex gets better because we start learning more about each other and things. But I was originally like, this is it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that
that's
doesn't happen
fair.
to me. But with other people, they do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
But I think you're going to be, the comments are going to blow up with this and be where you are. I think
You think?
I'm the abnormal.
Oh my God. 2 of my last ex-girlfriends they feel exactly the way you do. They're like, you're fucking kidding. You do that. And I was like, so sorry, but no. I've thought about every
think-
position I would fuck you in
I
with
wonder
this
if
as I
that
met
is
you.
correlated with like ADHD.
Yeah, it
like
makes
a
me want to
need
know how
for
I'd use my
stimulation.
body in that connection.
Yeah.
Like I think maybe more so is like, is this connection only here or is it here too? And if it were, what does that look like for me? Like it doesn't come up of being like hot fuck. Like
Okay.
it comes up at, well, you know,
It
not
could.
always, you know,
Okay.
it do be doing that. But like, and sometimes I don't see the whole body, right? Like I see a nice ass and it's like hot fuck, you know, but like you see something and it's more so like interest, right? My body is like, ooh, interest with that body. What would that look like? It would be good. Then my brain is like, do we like that?
Oh.
Because I can have sexual relations with somebody and not have a lot of intellectual.
See, it's
common
funny because I
ground.
will see someone who's physically attractive or has like something that draws me in, but it's never sex that I would think. Mm-hmm. It's just not.
Oh, bodies. I'm just so interested about bodies. I love them.
Yeah, I love them too.
Yeah. I also have 2 degrees in bodies.
Yeah.
Like, so I've learned and thought so much about bodies and I work. People are going to be like, you were a strength and conditioning coach and you feel this way. Okay. First of all, relax. Okay.
Chill.
Yeah. Chill. Also, what a great dating pool. But it's like one of those things. But it's one of those things where I've learned to appreciate and watch how communicative we are with our bodies, and just like know and understand so much more body language. I think I'm really in tune with body language.
Maybe I'm just like not saying anything.
I'm gonna say that you're probably just really up here.
Okay.
Like, I don't think you're closed to it. I'm because you're a sexual person. So
I am.
I think that you're probably just you're skeptical. You're like intaking here. You're like, is this safe? Is this safe? Wah,
No,
wah,
no,
wah,
no.
wah. And it's like, wah. You know what I mean? Like, nope, not safe. Don't want to
You
fuck.
know what I'm going to say? It
Yeah.
comes back to my trauma.
I know. Exactly. Okay. I think we could do a part 2 of this, honestly.
Oh, I think we got plenty because you know what? I really didn't go through many of mine.
I think I went through 2. We went through like 3. We wrote down 9.
We had a lot to say.
Yeah. Okay, well, do your plug real quick.
What's my plug?
Your plug.
Oh, for my business?
That's the one. See, we're not Gen Z.
We're not.
We're not.
We're like, what?
I think that's what they call it, plug.
I already did it at the beginning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do it again.
I said, if you want to reach out to me for therapy, if you'd like to work with me, I'd love to work with you too. Obviously, we're going to have some people who aren't local. So you must be in the state of Ohio or Kentucky, and I'd love to see you. Go to my website. You can schedule through there or send me a message. I have an Instagram, rachel.the.therapist.
What's your website?
My website is realtalktherapywithrachel.com. So I'd love to hear from you. Send me a message through our social media as well. That's a great way. But I would just love to hear from you. And yeah, get therapy.
Yeah, I can note. She's a great therapist.
It's 5 stars.
5 stars. 6 stars.
6 stars.
You're like infinite stars for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, and my plug is I'm becoming an author. This is my first time. I'm naturally a poet, but I've decided to really deep dive into the fantasy world, and I'm writing a 5-book series, and I have put over a year and a half of my life into this. It's my true baby. I love it so much. There's nothing I love more than writing because I really don't understand humanity a lot, so I write a lot.
Yeah.
And it's right now called Blood Sun, but I will put my Instagram and my links up here so you guys can see it. When is it going to be released? Don't know, but don't have an expectation.
Stay tuned.
It'll be soon, probably.
It depends on what your definition of time is.
I love you so much.
It's already out.
What dimension? It was out last 100 years.
Yeah, 8 million years BC.
Yeah, in this dimension, it's not out, but my other one, it's in.
Yeah, it's already there.
Exactly. All right, stay tuned. Stay true to your magic. You've got it. Don't question it.
All my witches.
Yeah.
Show me in the comments that you were here.
Man, even when I was young, I used to always send everything off as stay magic, baby. Maybe we need to go back. Stay magic.
See me in your dreams.
She's a witch.
I'm where you are.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.